Okay, so we are back again on the Escort as Cosworth. And in case you wanted to know, yes, I'm still burnt 2.5 weeks later. I also have one on my head. Okay, so it's nice and clean up underneath here in readiness for me to go. Just take a look. So a lot of work has been done. This has all been sealed down here. Primer's drying still. Seam sealer, primer, welds we've already done. This area down here, we're going to smooth this out a little bit today to make it look more, not battered I suppose, and bashed. What else are we going to do? We're going to do this little hole up here. That's going to get a bit of a fill. Okay, so far that's 2 jobs. I've just spotted another job. We're going to fit the exhaust hanger in this section. Yeah, there is. So that exhaust hanger will go in that section there. Dark in this angle. We're going to look at putting a bit of a lip here to the ground. I would like to put some fiberglass in this section. And then we'll just basically see where we are and how we are doing. Okay, so we need to just key up this area. And then we can do a nice little light skim of fiberglass on here. Obviously we'll panel wipe it. It's just to see if we got the shape right and just level this out of it, to be honest. So yeah, it's pretty much keyed up anyway, but we're just going to buzz this off now, panel wipe, and put some fiberglass on. Okay, so we've buzzed that off quickly. We're going to get the greaser on here. Okay, so I have my fiberglass ready, and let's layer this up. We don't need much. The neater you put it on, the neater it is to work with, isn't it? And easier it is to sand back. Normally I'd have something like an onion board for this, but I don't have one on me right now, so we are going to go for just a bit of cardboard and a spreader. Okay, quickly next, I'm just going to pull my trousers up and buzz this section so I can put a skim on here. Some degreaser. Let's wipe it all up. Then this is ready to apply some sealer and smooth it. Oh. shambolic. Let's unclog this. That's done. So we're using like an Ultra Seal Pro XL. It's pretty much the same stuff as Tiger Seal. Hopefully, if all works out well, we're basically going to create the illusion of this being smooth. So this is something we don't have to do, but it just gives it that neater finish. It's a bit like icing a cake really, isn't it? We could have used fiberglass for this, but we'd be going through the whole process then of sanding it down and skimming it again and sanding it down and skimming it. Where in theory this is adequate. Okay, so I'm going to carry on doing this quickly off camera and I'll show you the end result. Okay, a little difficult to see with the light, but that section was completely battered in, going over stones and stuff like that, and rubble over the years, like the old rally car is, but that's been smoothed out now with some sealer. Also, some fiberglass ready, but I forgot my DA. Next job, clean up underneath here, because this is where we're gonna weld the, what's it called? Exhaust clamp back. And before I carry on, I'm dying, so I have man flu. Next level man flu actually, so that's why I'm a bit croaky and slow. And of course, always wear your goggles. Right. So we've prepped this, and now we need to get this little finger saw, as they call it, finger sander, into, let's change this first, up underneath here, and then I'm talking my own language today, aren't I? Not do myself any favours for the ones who can't understand my Welsh lingo. Okay. That's better. It was loose. Okay, so up underneath here, goggles on. Okie dokie. Probably not the best. That one won't work because it's not plugged in. Take number 3. I should always just revert back to that one. Okay, so this is going to go around about here somewhere. So a bit more off the edge. Job done, let's get the welder out. Fuck. You want mate? Love one, mate. You can still see the smoke coming off that, of steam. So I'm 17 stone, right? And yeah, that is solid, that was my weight. Have a look. Yeah, that definitely ain't coming down with an exhaust. More fresh discs. This is tough, very tough to do. Okay, some filtering. That needs a sanding down now. I'll smooth it out with a bit of filler and I'll get dusted into paint. And then underneath, that's been done all nice and neat. I'm going to smooth a bit of that sealer off now and we'll taper it all in, and then when that's in paint then you're not going to notice. Okay, so I found some 180. So, oh gosh, I got a light, hold on. So yeah, it's really difficult to see, so I've started sanding that down by hand. Oh, that ain't doing me any favours, is it? So yeah, that will eventually get sanded back properly. You'll have a skim filler on it, some primer and painted, and you will never know from the top that's been welded. The gift that keeps giving, we've got this kind of stuff to deal with. And up here, so what I am thinking doing is cutting this flush, cutting that line flush, the finger sander up here, and then follow the process. Think of a capital T, okay? That shape with a line down there, spot welded up, nicely sealed across the top, just to finish our edging off, just for show. Okay, so this needs to run down here. So I've made myself a right angle, which will be going kind of around there and shaped around here. Just so I got enough overlap so that we can put a hole in here and the skirt fits too. Okay, so that right angle is now there. Ready to drill a hole in for the skirt. So, well, for the side trim that comes on the other side skirt, just to match the other side. So yeah, that's done. Gonna let that dry off now and get some primer in there. So to make that part, we simply used some right angle steel. Okay, so it's time to knock this on the head. What have we done? Let me flip you around now and show you. I don't know if this is the most productive video. I had to nip out to get obviously some more materials. There's another 3 hours spent on a car. I'll flick you around and show you what's done. We've drilled this out, ready to put cavity backs down there. We have fitted this toe eye, no, I'm lying, toe eye, the exhaust hanger nice and tight. Yep, that's done. We've done this little patch on the boot. We'll smooth that out, so don't worry. It'll be having stone chip on it as well. That section is left to do. That section is left to do. I have smoothed off all this area here, and then I'll just give that a light sand over the DA then with some 180 to smooth the rest of it out. That section has been built up there in readiness for the side skirt, along with covering some like sealer and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's not been too bad. It's been an okay session. I did want to finish up the welding today, and I've let myself down. I haven't finished it. But the owner, I'm going to ask to clean up these sections for me in readiness so I can make them and I can show you them on the next video. Hopefully then his boy will finish having the car in primer for me, because he can do that now. And then we'll get some cavity wax and get this car into a Raptor, and I will do a video for that. That is for sale. And there will be a new video coming with a new vehicle coming to the channel very, very soon. So stay tuned to that. But if you know anybody wants to buy my Focus, it is on my stories, on my bio, on my Instagram. Hit me up. But anyhow, until next time, hit like, sub, and enable notifications, and cheers for following the journey.